Hey, Tim and Joel.
Diets. I've never been on a diet.
Never?
No.
Any kind of diet? No.
Really?
No.
I did the meat and nut diet for a while. That's when I had meat and nuts for
Excuse
breakfast.
me.
Beg your pardon?
Did you hear what just came out of your mouth? I mean,
You
there's
don't mean the
something-
meat and potato diet?
No, meat and nuts. So you have like a steak and some almonds for breakfast, and it's meant to be really good for like focus and brain fuel.
And then you go to
Cool.
Puffdorf.
Isn't that called the what's the diet that starts with a K? The
Ketamine diet.
the ketamine diet.
Yeah, that's more puffed off.
Special K?
The special K diet.
The
Keto.
K- Oh,
The keto diet.
Keto.
Isn't that what
Yeah.
that would meat and nuts be?
Maybe.
Oh, because it's
I
meant to be
never-
caveman, isn't it? Keto is meant to be like foraging.
Yeah,
Foraging.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can
But
eat
otherwise-
eggs and but you,
yeah.
you can eat eggs and cheese and stuff, but you don't eat. What don't you eat on keto?
I don't know. If you don't know about it, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
But we want to talk about foul diets. And 13, 24, 10, what's the worst, most heinous, most kind of out there diet that you've tried? 13, 24, 10,
Ooh,
give us
okay.
a call.
Yeah, and did it work? A lot of people did that cabbage diet for a while then, didn't they? The cabbage
Oh,
soup
that's
diet.
right.
And
Yes.
Celery, it was big.
Oh, yes.
Celery juice.
Because apparently it takes... You burn more calories. I'm making this up. You burn more calories eating celery than you do consuming it.
Oh,
If you know what I
eating.
mean.
Yeah, I've heard that. Of course I know what you mean.
Yeah, because I do the celery juice in the morning.
You do
Not every
not.
morning, but if I can be bothered, yeah.
And also, you know
Do
how
you have a
much
juicer?
celery you need?
Yeah.
Because we got a good, decent juicer over Christmas.
much.
And the amount of celery, it takes up a lot of space, celery.
I'm not. I don't have a juicer.
Don't you?
No, I did in the old days, but then you have to clean it. I'm happy to have a juicer if I have someone come in at 9:30 every morning and clean it for me, and that's not going to happen.
I really want to get a cold pressed juice.
Yeah, that's what we got at- we got one at Christmas.
Cheap now. Really?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it good?
Mum wanted it, so I didn't get a cheap one. But when we dry it, it takes up half the kitchen bench to all the different pieces.
You have to dry the food first, do you?
When you wash,
dry
you
the
wash it and you're
machine,
letting
sorry.
it dry.
I thought you meant you were using like dried fruit.
It's
and
amazing
stuff.
to watch because you can pretty much put anything in it. You don't have to peel really anything except for citrus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really slow.
It's so good as well. We had like a beetroot ginger one this morning with a bit of apple and lemon.
Oh my God, because your body is a temple.
Sure is, buddy.
How about this? Heidi Montag. Now, how do we know Heidi?
The hills.
She was the hills.
Okay.
Oh,
She-
this will spark your memory.
Staring at the blank page before you.
I mean, one of the great
Open up
shows.
the dirty window, let the sun illuminate
Spencer and Heidi.
yeah, I was going to say, didn't she date someone that looked very similar to her?
They're married.
Oh, they're married.
With kids.
With children.
Come on, this way.
Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel
Why didn't this win Eurovision?
only you can
Such a banger. Is this Natasha Bedingfield?
It is, and who's her brother?
Daniel Bedingfield.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
What's one of his big songs?
I wanna be famous. Is that it? Dun.
I was thinking,
Dun,
I gotta get through
dun.
this.
Oh,
I
no,
gotta
that's
get
what I'm
through
thinking.
this.
Gotta,
Oh,
gotta
that's
get
a
through
great
this.
song.
I gotta get
Gotta get through this.
Get it through.
He
Yeah.
did a great one with Mark Ronson too.
Did he?
Where are they from?
England, I think. Gotta get through
I
this.
think I had his album, like an actual CD.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was Joel Jivin. I played this a lot.
That's a great
It's deep,
song.
that song. I like it.
Anyway, Heidi Montag. She starts her day, speaking of foul diets or disgusting diets or gross something,
Diets.
foul fad diets. She starts her day with a breakfast that consists of a hunk of raw liver. Now, this isn't even just hearsay. There's an actual video of this. The Hills star posted a video to her Instagram
disgusting.
where she gave her followers a chance to see her unique dietary intake. We have a little grab of her. She doesn't look like she's enjoying it, if you ask
She
me.
looks like she's enjoying that one.
Oh, you are. God, I've missed you. Please don't.
hideous.
Can you stop paying the photos? For goodness
It's a
sake.
pretty good one. I'll send it to Joel. He'll like
There's
that.
so many health benefits to eating liver, animal organs, raw liver. See, I already had a huge bite here.
Does she look like she's really eating it in the video? Was she doing this?
Oh, I don't think you're allowed to do that, are you?
She disregarded the use of a knife, a fork or a knife.
Like you used to eat with your Dagwood dogs.
I used to eat Dagwood dogs with a fork and a knife, no more. And instead held the liver in her hand. She gnawed at it. She captioned the video with the hashtags raw, carnivore diet, healthy and health. Okay, so she and she
Cool. I'm
also.
glad we got the hashtags in there.
Got all the hashtags.
Thanks, girls, for
Good.
putting the hashtags on the
Well,
sheet.
I did read them. I didn't
Yeah,
have to.
I check carnivore diet hashtag every morning to see what's been uploaded.
She also tagged a trained physician who obviously is like he's an advocate for humans to adopt a carnivore diet. She did turn off the comments on the video because I'm guessing she
that's
knew
always
that
telling.
that she knew she was going to get maybe a little bit of backlash. But I mean,
You're from Carrot Top.
yeah, it's just awful.
All right, 13, 24, 10. How crazy have you gone, fellas, ladies? No discrimination.
No, did it
Everyone
work
diet.
for you?
Yeah, but how crazy did you go? How nutbag did you go? Now, Heidi Montag has eaten raw liver. Now, Tina, have you done anything crazy, like really, really out there in the world of dieting?
I did the lemon detox diet.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Oh
too crazy.
yes, I know. They advertised that one a lot for a long time,
Yes,
didn't they?
Tanya Zayeda was the
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
she
ambassador.
was too.
She was-
I don't know why I remember that.
I did a bit of a lemon detox on Saturday. Just heaps of lemon in all my G&T. Refuse to do any lime.
It's good for you're flushing out your system or something, isn't it?
Lemon, is it?
Lemon water.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
lemon, and you have to put cayenne pepper in it.
That's right.
Yeah, cayenne pepper.
Oh, that's right. Look, I
Yes.
think any diet where you cut out food
Yes, I agree.
going to give you the results you're looking
Yeah.
for, but I don't think it's ideal.
I don't mind the odd juice cleanse, like a 2-day one, just a reset.
Or like models, like 80s models and stuff in New York, cocaine and black coffee.
Yes.
Apparently that works.
Yes.
If you can get hold of
Oh,
black coffee,
course.
obviously, it's very hard to find.
And expensive.
Yeah, I know. Coffee these days, am I right?
Oh, I know. Don't joke about it. That green blend's gone up $2. My mother told me.
What green blend?
Don't worry about it. It's the only one she drinks.
Oh, hello, Heather, if you're listening. Lorraine, what did you do? What's your crazy foul fad diet?
Well, I was back in the 70s. My sister was getting married and she heard about this Scarsdale diet. And so day one, you're only eating apples. Day two, it's just carrots. And I mean, you don't eat anything else. And then it's like you do water for the next day and then you can have a little bit of chicken, like a little bit of protein, whether it be an egg. And then you just continue that on for 14 days. And then you go
Oh,
off
what
for
a
2
nightmare.
days and then you go back on it for 14 days. It was ridiculous.
It sounds like hell just listening to it.
It was hell.
Thanks, Lorraine. I like Mika's diet. You know Mika? You know Big Girls Mika? This is his diet.
What, the singer?
Second Mika.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
World's worst cuisine, because we've flipped it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because you know what? Who cares what people love? Well,
so much for-
world's worst.
We've done enough lovely stuff today.
Oh, well, what's your favourite cuisine? Oh, boring.
Yeah, no,
Well,
boring.
and did I not? Beg your pardon. I did actually
I'm
say that
not
in the
saying
email
you.
today. I was like,
Oh, you're very chatty, Kathy,
oh
on the
no,
email.
I didn't put a twist on this one.
No,
did
you
I?
didn't.
I put a twist on the other thing.
That didn't make the board.
You did actually top of 5, mate. All right,
Oh,
read it and weep.
Top of
done.
5, mate.
Well done.
Yeah, but also I reckon everyone has. Like everyone knows the 2 or 3 favourite foods. You know, like it's,
Yeah, mangoes,
What? Because it'll kill me.
apples. Oh no, actually, I didn't even think that.
No, but you know what? Everyone
Yes.
like the world's favourite cuisine is generally the same. But what do you hate? Where have you been that you thought, God, the food sucks here? I'll go Malta.
Oh really?
Yeah, the Pasitzis were good,
Okay.
but the Maltese version of the spaghetti alla vongole, where they put hockey and noodles in with my vongole, I'm like,
no,
what is this
thanks.
mishmash?
Was it Asian fusion though, or something?
Keep it clean, bro.
I don't know where I've been that the food sucks.
It's a nightclub in Bangkok, Asian Fusion. Yeah.
I bet it is. We're talking about this because a firm called Radical Storage has carried out a study based on data from TripAdvisor's.
How radical.
I know. List of the most popular restaurants across the 50 most visited cities around the world. I guess, therefore, making it the most popular food. So the data revealed that. Do you want to have a guess what the best or most popular food is?
Well, I just read it, but it's what I would have guessed.
Oh, yeah, okay. I would guess Italian.
Yeah. I love it. That is the most popular cuisine in the world, with pizza being the most popular meal.
No way. Knock me over with a feather.
Yes, way. Coming in second was Mediterranean cuisine.
Well, that's like olives and stuff.
Yeah, a bit of
feta.
octopus. Oh, I love oki.
But hang on, but seriously, what is like? We think we know what Mediterranean is, but is it just fresh seafood and meats with salads?
I would
very
imagine so.
Dips? Would you throw dips in the mix there?
Some kind of dips. Not a guacamole, I wouldn't say, is Mediterranean.
Would you say a tara massalada is Mediterranean?
Yes, I would,
I
actually.
think so.
Tzatziki?
Third was Japanese. Fourth was American.
Yeah.
So like lobster rolls,
burgers.
cheeseburgers.
I love that you go straight to lobster rolls.
Yeah, American, like lobster rolls.
And fifth was Spanish.
Oh, I love Spanish food.
Yum. I love it all.
Yeah, I love it. I heard someone order a chickpea croquette, though, at the pub the other day and I almost hit him in the face.
Oh, my gosh. I love a croquette, but not a
chickpea
chickpea
croquette?
one.
Were
No.
they with you?
No, they were in front of me.
Oh, did you pay for that as well?
So not those ones.
No, not that. Okay. Italian is the most popular food, but guess what is the most popular restaurant in the world? Joel, you just look down at the page.
I can't
Chinese
guess.
restaurant.
You can do that.
Well, I love.
I love a Chinese.
I
Meal.
love
Finish the sentence.
I love Chinese food. It's
I love
delicious.
Chinese at the restaurant, though. I don't believe Chinese stacks up as a takeaway.
Oh, I think it's great because I don't think it's as good like anything, but
It
I
needs
think
to
it's
be
a
hot.
but it's a real experience. Chinese out like it reminds me of my childhood.
Yes.
Short soups, sweet and sour pork, a bit of fried
Yum.
rice.
See, I don't mind Chinese the next day, like cold Chinese straight out of the
Yes.
fridge from the container.
Yes.
Yum.
Apparently, you're not allowed to eat,
No.
heat
Rice.
white rice.
You're not allowed to reheat white rice.
Really? Why
I've
is that?
It's a big no-no.
done that my whole life.
It makes
But
sense a lot.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the microwave with a little cup of water because that gives it a bit of moisture.
Okay, Donna, huh?
Mother.
Maeve O'Mara's joined the show.
You know I love Maeve O'Mara. Hi, I'm Maeve.
Food Safari. Coming up
Maeve
next.
follows me on Instagram.
Does she?
Yeah, she
Does
messaged
she?
me once, and I almost fell off my chair. I was so
Almost fell
starstruck.
into me couscous. Maeve did the Food Safari series. That was her idea.
Yeah, we love Maeve.
I love that.
Yeah,
That was great.
Actually, can we go back to couscous? That can take a hike. I can't stand
me
couscous.
I love
It's
couscous.
what is it?
Fluffy couscous.
Fun. Get a real identity couscous. What are you? Rice?
And also-
Are you a grain?
And
What
also-
are you eating it with?
Also, you're
Like
not
a
tricking me by
tagine.
putting 3 sultanas in it, you idiot.
I know couscous
They're
is boring.
raisins.
And tagines.
Oh, I love it with lamb and date. It's the only time I'll eat meat and fruit together.
I've seen you eat dates. I've seen you eat dates and I've not seen one tagine in the vicinity. Don't.
I do love a date.
No. You big date muncher.
Yeah, I love a medjool date because it feels so
Oh,
fancy
with
having
the-
a medjool
Yeah,
date.
you have to get them with the pits
What's
out.
a jewel date?
The fancy ones with all the juice in. Not quite as dry as
They are the ones landing in Sydney this week.
It's a big week for
for the medjool, the pitted medjool.
Medjool dates, the Qantas Club's over this way. Oh, God. Hey, Helen, don't be racist. What food do you hate the most, though?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Really good.
Excellent.
Good. Worst cuisine I've ever had was definitely Irish.
Irish.
I lived in Ireland for 10 years. I don't know how I coped, but every time you'd go to someone's house, they'd cook up the blandest meat you've ever eaten, and it would be 3 different types of potato. Truly.
Yeah, okay.
They thought risotto was exotic. They had no idea what it was 10 years
you're
ago.
getting a bit racist. You better get a bit
You're
racist.
getting a bit
Really fired up.
Because the last time I had Irish food, it left me breathless.
Oh, that is such a banger.
It's such a bugger.
I actually sometimes you leave me in awe because I don't know how you could talk to Helen, give her a hard time, and find the cause on the screen.
I know. I'm amazing.
Can we celebrate the call's birthday as well this year?
Only Andrea's.
Okay, margaritas.
Margaritas for Andrea. Hey, Andrea. When's Andrea Call's birthday? Can you find that out, please? As we
that in
speak to
the
Jessica.
diary.
Hey, Jess. What's your least favourite cuisine?
Well, speaking of America, American cuisine, a number of years ago, was in San Francisco and went to this restaurant where you just chose your meat of choice and they would put it on a sandwich and dunk the whole thing in gravy. Soggy
that sounds
as
like heaven.
sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like
No,
nice.
no,
Oh,
yum.
what about those? Yeah, like when you go to David Jones and you can get the roast pork rolls and stuff.
Is that the same as American cuisine? Going to David Jones for a roast pork roll?
No, she just said choice of meat
Yeah.
on bread and dunk it in gravy.
Anything in gravy's fantastic.
All right. Well, what about just burgers and fries and stuff? But anything in a red plastic basket? Nope, Jessica's
No,
gone.
she's
Thanks,
tapped
Jess.
out. Fair enough.
No, that's
Googling
cool.
Dave Grohl.
It's only when I sleep.
May 17. Oh, Andrea, of course, turning 48 on May 17.
Well, we have to celebrate
We
that.
will be.
Yeah, great.
Well, can we get an interview with Andrea Corr for her birthday so we can wish her happy birthday? Oh, how lovely.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Was it Andrea Corr's birthday last week? Or no? But anyway, we were talking about Andrea Corr for some reason, and there's a rumour going around that she pumps the Corrs all the time. Not her siblings, like the band, the Corrs that she's in.
Well, it's like that night out I had recently, and I had a few wines, and then I met that couple that were on a date, and I went over and proceeded to do 20 minutes of stand-up for them. Yeah. At their faces in a private wine bar. And then the worst part, Ricky, was then the girl came up to me like an hour later and she said, "Oh, the date didn't go very well. He left." And I thought, I have something to do with that. I feel partly responsible.
Yes. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Oh, beautiful words. Yeah.
Thank you. No, I'm just getting.
You weren't listening. Yeah, no, that's right.
I wasn't listening.
No, I know. You win some, you lose some. I don't think that applies to this story, but okay.
What were you saying?
I was telling that silly old story I've said a million times about.
Oh, no, to stand up at the bar.
He did stand up at
Yes,
people.
At people.
Yeah, you win
that
some, you
couple that
lose
were on
some.
a date.
That fits with everything.
Okay, yeah, it's like if I'm never listening, I always say, "Oh, you do you." That's my cop out. Like, "Oh, yeah, you just do you." Just you just do
We had
you.
some technical issues, so I'm getting one message about that, and then I'm also telling my mail app that yes, it's okay to send the email without a subject. I'm okay with that.
I clicked
Send
send
it.
already.
Yes. Or what about when it freaks out because you've used the word attached in the email, but there's nothing attached to the email? You sure you want to send it? Yes, I do. I was using attached in a different way.
You win some, you lose some.
It's getting your mailbag shower. Let's sit down and just be by their side. Listen clear to the mailbags we all like. Don't forget to send yours and hear
Thank you,
us
Bangs.
right.
KTJ at novafm.com.au. You can get us on our socials. Hey, text us if you want. 04800 31 KTJ. I mean, the text line's right in front of Ricky's face to make sure everything's lovely and above
Do
board.
pictures come through?
Well, you would think that they could, because you know how when you text a friend, you can send a picture, but not on this one.
Damn.
No, on
Not ours.
Instagram, though, on our Instagram account, we get a lot of. I like to ask people for dip pics.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, do you get many?
Yeah. Well, no, dip
Dip
DIP.
pics.
We like to see pictures of people's dip.
Dip pics.
Oh, dip.
Are you
I
a
thought you
dip
was-
trawler or are you a dip? Like, do you just dip in and out? Or do you go like this?
I dip.
Yeah.
I just dip.
Of course you do.
Straight down, straight up and down.
Because you're normal.
I'm normal.
Cape
Do
Night
people?
trawl.
Do you?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I love a big we like to load it up.
Yeah, like a sea
Like a lot
trawler.
of dip. We love a lot of dip.
Yeah.
Loves the dip.
More dip.
Loves the dip.
Now, I've got one. Let's kick off. Oh, Byron Bays. Any thoughts on Byron Bays? Because
The show.
yeah.
So many. So
really?
many. I
You guys-
rage watched it.
Did you?
Yeah, I rage watched it.
Every app.
No, only the first couple of episodes, but gosh, it makes me.
It looks
I'm on
so bad.
fire when I watch it. It's so bad that it's amazing. It's so good.
Okay. Have you
only get
made
through
have you-
one.
You did one?
I did one episode after
Yeah.
they offered each other the booch. I was like, I'm out.
Oh yeah, the booch. Have you seen the
Yeah.
booch? Is it the
Booch.
I love booch.
Booch.
It is a hard word to say, and people do. I would love to adopt saying booch.
Kombucha is not a hard word to say.
It is, because some people say kombucha or some kombucha.
That's fine.
They do. Some people do.
You know, you
Tomato,
do you.
tomato.
Yeah,
You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose.
Who says tomato?
Tomato.
Australians.
Couple of tomatoes.
Tomato.
You get any tomato sauce? Soya sauce is another one.
Soya.
That's what people say. People say soya sauce.
Oh, yeah, I've heard people say that.
A lot of people say soya sauce.
No.
Some people
What people
closer
use
than you
others.
think.
That's criminal.
Chloe got in touch. Now, Chloe is one of the Triple Z stars. Is she back on air this week? Because she was on holidays last week. I hope she is. I think she's 10 to 1. And I said last week that I would love her to be on Byron Bays because we need real people on Byron Bays, right? Real people.
Real people.
Radio people. So she has tweeted, guys, Kate, Tim and Joel nominated me for season 2 of Byron Bays. I might have to invest in some crystals. Go, Chloe.
Go, Chloe.
I want to play you a bit of Chloe, Ricky,
Okay.
because this is one of my favourite breaks from Chloe when she was asking the listeners to message in, so in written form, how you say Blink 182,
Yeah.
or do you say Blink 182?
Got a 90s throwback from Blink 182 coming up. You know, I've always pronounced their band name as Blink 182, but apparently that's the American way to say it, and the British way is to say Blink 182. What do you say? Let me know on our socials.
So can you just text me how you say it?
It's
Chloe.
Blink 182, right?
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't really, you can't really tell what the person thinks when you're reading a message.
Lost in translation.
Chloe.
She's on 10 till 2. God, she's got a hot 10 till 12. That's a
10
hot
till
2
12.
hours. Gosh.
Good place to be.
Yeah.
Chloe's got it sorted.
Chloe is living the dream.
All right, my mailbag.
What you got? Have you got it?
I've got quite a few mailbags. My bag is heavy. I've got a message from Daniel. Hey, team, has anyone mentioned that Blackers looks like director Sean Levi? And he's the guy that directed Free Guy.
Because I've seen him popping up a lot at the moment.
Oh, my God, you really do look like him.
You do.
Oh, my God, someone else, Pedro.
You do.
Meanwhile, Future at Tim Blackwell changed his name to Sean Levi, becomes a famous Hollywood director. And then Hughesy, I'm sure it's not actual Hughesy, but another Hughesy.
Yeah, no, it is Hughesy.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah, it
is. Okay, Dave Hughes said, I thought that was you in the middle when scrolling Insta.
It
and
does
you do
look like you.
Right?
The photo that Hughesy sent me, I actually thought for a minute I was on a red carpet with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, and I forgot.
Because it was just one of those
One
weekends.
of those days, you know, you win some, you lose some.
It does look a lot like you.
Yeah, I will accept that one.
I'm sure there's a picture of you at a red carpet somewhere in a blue suit.
Yeah,
and
Radio
you need
Awards
to-
next to Flan.
Totally.
someone
And you
else.
have to find that picture of you and put you in there. Okay.
Now, what have you got?
Reading mine.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey team, I'm rewatching Summer Heights High at the moment. Mr. G does a theatrical version of Skater Boy. It sounded oddly familiar. Have a listen to Joel's version in Joel Jivin from way back on July 13 last year. I accidentally stumbled across the podcast today.
Okay, should we do you want to hear Mr. G or Joel first? Mr. J or Mr. G?
Let's go Mr. G.
Okay.
Yeah, go Mr. G.
Shake hands with them. Hello, you're auditioning me, are you? Let them know that you're ready and then hit them with a modern song. He was a boy and she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah, shawty. If you want to sing the
amazing.
Something I'm not.
don't forget to listen to Cat,
That
Tim,
is
and
amazing.
Joel's.
Send them in. Keep your mailbags coming through.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.